Hello friends and family, and good morning from the premium outlets here at Vineland Ave. I thought it'd be fun to come out today, head on over to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store and check out all of the newest heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer. Lately they have been putting out so much brand new merchandise here at the premium outlets at Vineland and over at the International Drive location at the Character Warehouse over there. It's a great time to come out, visit, and check out all of the newest offerings. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. I wanted to take a moment though just to show the beautiful views of Central Florida this morning. There is a nice breeze in the air. You can see like the palm trees reflecting on the waterway. Just an absolutely picturesque morning. And before we do head inside the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store, I do want to mention, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. I do always like to get here, specifically at the premium outlets at Vineland, a little bit before the outlet stores do open themselves. Right now it's about 9:40 in the morning, so it's not too busy at all, and you could score a really close parking spot. Okay, so we're just making our way to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store. Now they aren't open just yet. They do open in just a couple minutes, but the line to get inside isn't too bad at all. Let's get in line and check out all the newest merchandise. Okay, so as soon as you come inside the Character Warehouse, they have this really cool wrapped canvas from last year's Disney Parks Play in the Park collection with Mickey, Minnie, Cinderella, Castle, literally like all of the characters. This one is a really good size for $35. It looks like they do even have yet another brand new one. These would have been sold at the Art of Disney store at Disney Springs. The cool thing, this one is like hand numbered. That one is number 10, so this one is $100. They even have a bunch of different prints that are all matted up and ready to go. This one's actually part of your Disney Princess Creative Soul line, $7.99 for that. We have the Marvels, a good selection of different prints though. This one is only $12.99. Even some merchandise from over at Disney's Animal Kingdom with Pandora. You can see like the floating mountains and the banshees. This is a set of 3 different wall arts for only $30, so a really good deal. Even perfect some of those Disney Princess Creative Soul dolls inspired by Cinderella. The attention to detail is super nice though. These are only $40 a piece. And then right up ahead is the Disney Princess Creative Soul doll inspired by Snow White with the little poisonous apple clutch for $40. And they do have an entire selection of brand new Minnie Mouse merchandise at the outlet. Here is a new women's Minnie Mouse dress with all the different colors. This one has the fancy neckline. These are $40 from $128, so a very good deal. They've also recently got some brand new winter beanies in at the outlet. This one is embroidered with Minnie Mouse's facsimile signature with Minnie on it herself. These are only $7.99 a piece. They have some women's full zip hoodies here as well. These are actually loaded with Minnie Mouse polka dots. On the hood itself though, you actually have the bow and ears. These are $20 a piece from $65. Next to that is a very fancy adult size pullover sweatshirt with that floral design with Minnie Mouse inside of the flowers. These are $20 from $55. It looks like they do have size large and up on that one. And then right underneath there is the matching pair of women's leggings to go with this entire collection with that same design with Minnie Mouse. These are now $12.99 from $45. A few other things from the Minnie Mouse collection I wanted to show you though. Here's another fancy women's dress from the dress shop. The attention to detail on this though is super duper nice. These are originally $128, now $50 a piece. And here's a very fancy women's hat, perfect for a good Disney beach day or to take down to your resort pool. This definitely gives me like Disney Cruise Line vibes. The polka dots actually say Minnie Mouse though. These are only $7.99 a piece. Let's check out some of the assorted merchandise in the adult section though. Here's a very fancy adult size puffer jacket. This one is a full zip with stitch. You even get some zipper pockets. If you live up north though, this will definitely keep you warm. These are $25 from $90. They have some very fancy adult size button down shirts, again with stitch with a bunch of different graphics. These are super duper soft though, $15 from $65. And I love how they're getting a whole bunch of brand new Toy Story merchandise. Really cool though for like the kids and adults. This one is an adult size full zip hoodie. You can see like Forky, Ducky, Bunny. Definitely a nice heavy material though. These are $20 from $65. Here's like a 3/4 length sleeve graphic t-shirt with the pinstriping with that star design and then all the characters. This one is $12.99. Here's even like a football jersey in the adult section with Buzz Lightyear on the front. You have the alien embroidered and it says blast off. These are $20 a piece, marked down from $65. They do have them in a bunch of sizes. So many cool brand new things at the outlet though. Look at this hashtag like a boss, 1,000+. We have pennies. These are originally $60 for these sweatshirts, now $14.99 a piece. The backside's embroidered the Proud Family. And a really cool adult size Spirit jersey. This one has like the gold flaking on the front with your classic established 1971. Again, these are adult size, originally $85. They're now $35 a piece. With the Walt Disney World archway, you have Cinderella Castle. They're even getting some different Disney resort merchandise, like this adult size full zip jacket. This one is from Disney's All-Star Resort with the pinstriping. Originally $60, now $25. Let's check out some more of the adult size Spirit jerseys. So from Epcot's International Festival of the Arts 2025 is your adult size Spirit jerseys with Figment on the front. You have your Festival of the Arts logo on the back side, again with Figment at the bottom. These are only $30 a piece. And a couple different Star Wars Spirit jerseys. With R2-D2, you have your fuzzy lettering Star Wars established 1977. This one is $35. The backside has that fuzzy lettering for Star Wars, Princess Leia, and then R2-D2 on the bottom section. And they do also have the Star Wars jersey that says I know a bunch of times and then Star Wars at the bottom. They're even getting some really fancy tote size bags. These are perfect to put a bunch of beach towels in for your Disney resort. It says Walt Disney World. You have the Mickey ears, the hand, and Cinderella Castle. These are originally $30, now $15 a piece. Here's a really cool like artist series fuzzy jackets. These are solid Sherpa, the Mickey Mouse version embroidered with the Spirit jersey logo. Originally $100, these are $45 a piece. Right underneath there is the Minnie Mouse version where you have the embroidered bow there on the neckline for $45. And it does look like they even have like the matching pants. The cool thing about this one though, it's actually embroidered Walt Disney World down the pant leg. These are only $20 from $55. Let's check out some more of the kids' graphic t-shirts on the spinny racks though. Here is a Disney Stitch sensory-friendly graphic t-shirt where he's biting on the surfboard and it says Walt Disney World. Originally $22. This one is now $7.99. Let's see what else we have on this rack. So another cool Star Wars graphic t-shirt. This one is a split colored one with C-3PO and then R2-D2. These are now $5 marked down from $30. And they do still have some of your Disney IOI Forever pullover sweatshirts. Really cool though, it says Space Mountain. These are now $5 from $24, so even more further markdowns. You definitely have to take a moment to check out some of the different offerings here on the spinny racks. Here's a very fancy kids graphic t-shirt with all the Hawaiian flowers and stitch. This one is $8 from $27. Look at this though, even more Disney Pixar Toy Story graphic shirts with Bo Peep, And Jessie, this one is $8 from $27, and they do still have some of your Disney baby collection onesies that I do want to show you, commemorating 2024 with Mickey Mouse and the Beacons of Magic. These are only $2 from $27. Some of the other merchandise for Run Disney Springtime Surprised Weekend. They do have your adult-size Spirit jerseys, again with the same characters here on the back side. These are $25 a piece, marked down from $80, but it does look like they do have a brand new jacket that I want to show you. This is a nice bright white one. It says Run Disney on the zipper pull. Originally $95. Let's see here. These are now $30 a piece with the characters on the back. Here's even more brand new Run Disney graphic t-shirts at the Character Warehouse. This is the Groot version, Most Wanted, Tremendous Runner. These are only $12.99, marked down from $35. Let's actually see what else we have over in this section. We have Mrs. Incredible. This one says Don't Forget to Stretch, and then Run Disney on the bottom. These are originally $35, now $12.99, but holy moly, did they have the new merchandise here at the Character Warehouse. This was just over at the World of Disney store. This pullover sweatshirt with Mickey and Minnie with their hands together making the heart. These are $15 from $55. And another really cool women's graphic t-shirt. These are seriously those super duper soft with the metallic bow and Walt Disney World with Minnie Mouse. But these are only $7.99 from $40. Looks like they even have the other version here with like the outline with Minnie, and then you have like the knot at the bottom for only $7.99. And here's some really cool adult-size merchandise clothing offerings. This one is from Disney's Port Orleans Riverside, established 1992. You got the little frillies on the sleeves though. These are $15 a piece, marked down from $40. Behind that is a Disney Cruise Line shirt with the pinstriping Mickey Mouse with the ship anchor. That one has 3 buttons on the front though. These are originally, let's see here, $70, now only $25. And it looks like they are getting a bunch of the merchandise from over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. So yet another brand new bucket hat. This one is Spirit jersey material with like the animal print and the Mickey designs. These are $10 a piece from $40. They even have some very fancy adult-sized pull slides. And again, these are actual Crocs with the animal print and the Mickey gibbets for $19.99. You can't go wrong though with some of this awesome new merchandise. So here is yet another brand new tank top. We have Minnie Mouse there. It says Wild. Then it has like the brighter colored animal print on the inside. These are $12.99 a piece, marked down from $40. And it looks like they even have a whole set of different hair accessories. With the scrunchie, you get the clippies, and then the headband. These are originally $20 in the parks, now only $4.99. And anytime you can get a really cool Disney bucket hat is definitely the time to buy it. With the checkerboard pattern. This one is lined with Sherpa on the inside. These are originally $35, now only $1.99. And they do still have a whole bunch of those adult-sized unisex pullover sweatshirts. This is a nice baby blue color with Mickey with his arms behind his back, and it says Walt Disney World. These are $25, marked down from $60. But next to that one is more of like your navy blue color with Mickey. These all have the same graphic, which is really cool. And then rounding out that collection is more of like your heather gray color with that same graphic with Mickey Mouse. But these are only $25, marked down from $60. A few other Tron offerings brand new that I did want to mention though. These are adult-sized unisex graphic t-shirts with the Tron light cycle vehicles with the grid. These are $12.99 a piece, marked down from $40. And they do even have a Disney Parks Loungefly crossbody bag where it says Enter the Grid Tron Light Cycle Run. The backside has the simulated leather and your Loungefly badge. Originally $40 a piece, now only $25. Let's see what else they have up front here by the registers though. So another cool Disney Parks Loungefly bag. This one is the Marvel Loungefly with the Incredible Hulk, Captain America, Iron Man, Thor. Even on the straps though, they do say Marvel a bunch of times. A very nice simulated leather. These are only $40 a piece from $78. Yet another Marvel Loungefly bag here at the Character Warehouse. This one has a bunch of graphics with Spider-Man. It says Spidey. Really nice though, like very nice quality simulated leather. This one is only $40. Let's actually check out some of the assorted Marvel merchandise that's brand new to the Character Warehouse. Here's some very nice adult-sized pairs of Crocs. It has this really cool design there on the sides. You get Captain America's shield, even the Captain America logo with the wings on the back. Again, these are adult size with the Croc strap. $40 a piece for them. Part of that same collection for Captain America Brave New World. Yet another Disney Loungefly bag. Actually has like Captain America shield on the side. These were originally $90 in the parks, now only $40 a piece. So lots of new Loungeflies. Your Star Wars Young Jedi Adventure play sets. They do have the Crimson Firehawk. This is a massive set. Really cool for the kiddos. That one doesn't have the outlet price on it, but really cool. Actually, here it is. These are originally, let's see here, on clearance for $20, now only $12.99. So a very good deal there. A whole little Star Wars section that they do have. They have a Magic Band Plus with Yoda, kind of like with the lightsaber hilt. These were $45 in the parks, now $19.99 at the Character Warehouse. They even have your Star Wars Mandalorian, like glow necklaces, kind of like little like Christmas bulbs with a Grogu. These are now $7.99 a piece. And they do even have over here the Star Wars Ahsoka Sabine Wren action figures, kind of like with your old school Kenner packaging. These are $12.99 a piece from $20, and some brand new drinkware offerings for the kiddos. This one has a little dome there with glitter on the top with Grogu. These are really neat though, originally $20. Let's see if we can find the outlet price. These are really neat though. Okay, these are $7.99. Even more merchandise, part of the Mousewares collection. This was actually just released not too long ago. It's like the silicone pancake mold with the Mickey-shaped balloon. These are only $4 a piece, marked down from $10, so a very good deal there. They do have your grape soda plastic cups. Really good size for the theme park though from the movie Up. It has the grape soda badge. We have ice cold refreshing. These are originally $25, now $10 a piece. They even have the smaller ones. It actually has like the handle. It says Adventure is out there. You get the silicone straw. Then the backside has the balloons. These are originally $25, now only $4.99. Some of the different plushies that they have at the Character Warehouse though. This one is part of last year's Disney Park Munchling collection. A massive plushie here of Pluto. The attention to detail is really nice though. Like you can see like his big floppy ears, even on the base with the paw prints and dog bones. The bottom says Disney Munchling. These are now only $10 a piece. They have from last year's Christmas celebration that massive Sherpa snowman throw pillow, again with the Santa hat, the whole like facial expression with the coal is embroidered. These were $45, now $15. They do also have from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas a really good size Santa Claus plushie. These are originally $35 in the parks though, now only $8. They do still have a bunch of them here at the outlet. Part of the National Geographic collection that was over at Disney Springs. They do have these massive elephant plushies, kind of like you could see like the paint splattered all over. These were originally $30 a piece, now $12.99 for them. And then going strong is some of the fidget plushies for the kiddos. They do have Marie from Aristocats with the really nice fuchsia bow. And then on the back side, these are now $14.99, marked down from $35. So many nice plushies that they have right now at the Disney Character Warehouse though. So another fidget plushie. This one is part of the Disney Blissful Buddies collection. We have Stitch. But these again are originally $35, now only $14.99 for them. And they do still have a good selection of those weighted plushies, part of last year's holiday collection with Mickey Mouse, embroidered with the snowflake on the front. These are now $15 a piece, so a very good deal. I feel like there is seriously so much Luca merchandise at the Character Warehouse right now though. They have from Disney Pixar Luca the double pack of Funko Pops. The cool thing about this one though, it is exclusively to Disney. You can see like the sticker. These are now $25 a piece, and they do even have that water game with the Donald Duck design with like the basketball hoops with the rings on the inside, so you can kind of like add the water and then shoot the hoops. These are only $10, marked down from $20. Even more little cool fidget toys at the Character Warehouse. So they have 3 different versions. This one is the Mickey Mouse version, kind of like with the spaghetti arms and legs, like a straw design where it's kind of like retractable. But these are only $5.99. They have a massive selection of Mickey. Right underneath there is the same difference, except the Minnie Mouse version with her polka dot dress. She has the flower in her hat. And then last but not least, part of this fidget collection section. They do also have the Pluto one for $5.99. Let's actually check out some of the coffee mugs and different like limoncello merchandise here at the Character Warehouse. This is a massive coffee mug with Cinderella Castle. You can see like some Mickey balloons, some waffles, some hat ears. These are originally $17 a piece, now only $7.99. Underneath there is a whole bunch of the different like lemon merchandise. The cool thing about this cup, it has like that cylinder on the inside, so you can put your fruit and do like flavored water. These are originally $30, now $12.99. A really cool adult size graphic t-shirt, again with the limoncello. Actually has like the Italy pavilion for Epcot's World Showcase. These are $12.99 from $35. They even have this cool little set that you can get here with this little platter and then 4 cups for $30. Let's check out some of the different Toy Story merchandise over in this section though. So here's a smaller size toothpick holder. This is literally Sheriff Woody's badge from Toy Story. I should say his boot. It says Andy at the bottom. These are only $5 a piece, marked down from $13. Some really nice kitchenware that they do have. Like this is silicone with a collapsible lid there. Really neat design, perfect for like some sandwiches. You have Woody, you have Buzz Lightyear, Bo Peep, even Rex from Toy Story. Originally $20, these are now only $7.99. Here's some more merchandise from Epcot's World Showcase at the Norway Pavilion. This awesome knitted throw pillow. I love this design though. The backside is literally solid Sherpa. These are only $15 a piece, so a really good deal for them. And they do even have some like the kitchen sets. They have your whole baking set where you get like 4 different accessories, even the cookie cutter in the shape of Mickey Mouse. These are $15 a piece. And then right underneath there is the matching kitchen apron, again with that Mickey design for the Norway Pavilion. But these are originally $35 in the theme park, now only $12.99 at the Character Warehouse. Here's even some brand new coffee mugs to the Disney Character Warehouse. This one is the mom design with Minnie Mouse. The cool thing though, they do say Walt Disney World on the inside. The backside has Cinderella Castle even. These are originally $17, now only $7.99. So many different versions that they do have though. The dad version, of course, with Mickey Mouse. We have a really nice pink one here that says Mama. And again, they do all say Walt Disney World on the inside. They have a grandma version here with Minnie Mouse. And then last but not least is the grandpa version with Mickey. Really cool though with like the blue and the black. I feel like that really pops. Even more merchandise that they do have from the Mousewares collection is a really cool serving tray. This one is in the shape of Mickey Mouse with Mickey in the center. You got some balloons, some Dole Whip, even cupcakes. These are originally $30 a piece, now $12.99 at the Character Warehouse. Down here on the bottom section, you really do have to look everywhere. They have some very nice rolling pins, again with that Mickey Mouse design. These are like a mint color. They are originally $30, now only $10 a piece. They even have some really cool sponges for the kitchen. This one actually comes with like the holder and then the suction cups at the bottom. But these are only $7.99, so a very good deal. And they have even more Mickey-shaped cookie cutters with the silicone ring there on the top. These are all stainless steel. $5 marked down from $10. Let's check out some of the different coffee mugs over in this section though. From over at Disney's Magic Kingdom, they do have the It's a Small World coffee mugs. Actually has like all the characters, the It's a Small World logo, and then the gold handle. These are $12.99 a piece, marked down from $20. They do have a really cool coffee mug. This one's more pixelated, kind of like Minecraft, part of the Wreck-It Ralph collection. This is like the matte navy blue finish. Bad guys don't win medals. These are originally $17, now $7.99. They do have that really tall coffee mug with Cinderella Castle, churros, candy apples, popcorn. You have the Mickey pretzels, even like the turkey leg. The backside has that same graphic though. These are $7.99 from $20. And it looks like they do still have some of the 25th anniversary of Disney's Tarzan coffee mugs. This one's a really cool design though. Kind of feels like a tree stump. And then you have Tarzan on the backside. Originally $25. I don't see the outlet price just yet. Definitely a good selection of different Tron merchandise from Magic Kingdom as well. So another coffee mug that I do want to show you. This one is double-sided. Only $7.99 from $15, but that one is a really good size coffee mug. Underneath there from a Tron Light Cycle Run. This is a really nice plastic cup with a silicone straw. You got the little ride vehicles on the inside that actually like rotate. These are originally $25, now $12.99 for them. And they even have some really tall stainless steel water bottles bottles. These are perfect for the Disney parks. You can see all the pennants there with Goofy, Pluto, Donald, Mickey Mouse. Originally $30 for $12.99. Even more merchandise, part of the Mousewares collection though. Again, this is part of last year's design. You get a set of 6 different tidbit plates with the caddy that is stainless steel with the Mickey design. These are $15 a piece, marked down from $50. They do even have like the kitchen towels here. Everything is embroidered, making magic with Mickey, and then you have all of the pinstriping. These are originally $20 a piece, now only $7.99. They have some kids apron, and then you get like the matching chef's hat. So really cool if you want to get like the kids involved in the kitchen. But these are only $12.99 a piece from $30. They even have your adult size Mickey Mouse kitchen apron. This one has 2 big pockets on the front with that flannel print for $13. They're even getting some of the new plates, part of the home collection for Disney. So you get a set of, let's see here, 4 different plates. One says home, one you have Cinderella Castle, like half the body of Mickey, and then the ears. These are $20 a piece from $45. They even have these massive wooden like cutting boards. Like on the inside there you have that Mickey Mouse design. These are originally $40 a piece, now $14.99. And they do even have another selection with your Disney Animator Collection play sets. This one is the Princess Aurora Cottage play set. You get all 10 pieces, which is really neat. These are $19.99, perfect to go with the Tinkerbell one that I showed you. They do also have Princess Jasmine from Aladdin. This one says Try Me. It has different lights and sound effects for, let's see here, $19.99. Let's check out some more of the Disney princess dolls here at the Character Warehouse. These are part of your Disney ILY Forever collection. They have Belle from Beauty and the Beast with the Enchanted Rose ears. They do come with a Mickey-shaped balloon where you do get like a little surprise inside. You get the denim jacket with the Enchanted Rose. These are $12.99 a piece. Next to that one is the Sven from Frozen version with the antler ears. You get the crossbody bag with the puffer jacket. That one is $13. And they even have some of your Disney IOI Forever like fashion packs where you get all the different accessories, like the Moana version with the hoodie. You get the water bottle, the bucket, a baseball cap. But these are only $7.99 a piece. Next to that one we have Maribel from Encanto, a really cool like bucket bag, a necklace. You get the sweater with the overalls, and it does look like they do even have Dr. Facilier part of that price for only $7.99. They've even been getting some different like deluxe figurine play sets. This one is part of the Disney Pixar Turning Red collection. You get a massive selection of different figurines on the inside. These are normally around $30–35 in the park. Now it's $14.99 here at the outlet. And then even more different Disney princess dolls at the Character Warehouse. This is your Disney Princess Pocahontas doll. You get all the different 7 accessories, including the Miko action figure. These are only $15, so a pretty good price for some Disney dolls. Underneath there we have Disney Princess Mulan. Looks like you get 8 different accessories for $15. So many great deals at the Character Warehouse right now though. How nice is this solid glass coffee mug, most magical place on earth, with Mickey and Minnie. This one is part of your 2024 Disney Parks collection. Originally $20. These are now only 99 cents. Also part of that Black Panther line. They do have a very fancy adult size like quarter zip. This one has a pocket on the front, embroidered with the pinstriping and the Black Panther logos. These are originally $60 a piece, now only $1.99. And still going strong, part of that 2024 Disney Parks collection, are part of your Disney Babies. You have Mickey Mouse on the onesie, all 4 beacons of magic. These are only $2, marked down from $27. You could even get a good selection of assorted Disney beach towels right now at the Character Warehouse, perfect for summertime. This is actually from Disney's Animal Kingdom. Like you can see Goofy there, Donald Duck, and then all the animals. That is $15. These are so soft though, almost like a throw blanket. They do even still have the Star Wars version with like the retro lettering for Star Wars. You have Darth Vader's helmet, even some stormtroopers. This one is $15. And then they do still have a couple of the Spider-Man versions. I don't want to undo these because they're folded so nice. But this is a very cool beach towel for $15. A few other things from Pandora over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. They do have the plastic cups with the banshees and then the floating mountains. You can see like all of the bioluminescence. These These are only $8 a piece from $25. Underneath there are your Navi translators with lights and sound effects. You even get a set of 15 playing cards. These were $25 in the parks, now $12.99. Even some really cool like banners. The attention to detail and quality though of like the finish is very nice. These are originally $50, now $14.99. And a lot of brand new merchandise from Disney's Lion King. Here's a really cool fanny pack. On the zipper pull, you got the beadwork. You could see Scar, Rafiki, Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. Originally $30. These are now only $12.99. They do have a very fancy adult-sized button-down. This was just at the World of Disney not too long ago. A super duper soft material. Again, with Simba, Timon, Pumbaa, and Rafiki. These are only $15 from $65. And they even have like the matching unisex graphic t-shirt with like the paw prints and then all the characters. That one is $12.99 from $35. On the front side of the rack, there was a couple other Lion King things that I did want to show you. Like these really cool little planters with the fake design here with the floral. You have Scar from Lion King. These are originally $30, now $9.99 at the Character Warehouse. And then yet another kitchen apron that they do have with Simba on the front and Rafiki's embroidered on that pinstriping. This one is $12.99. Even more really cool Lion King offerings though. This is a throw blanket celebrating the 30th anniversary of Disney's Lion King. 50 by 60 inches. How cool is that though? Originally $70. That one is now $25. They even have this ombre color like pullover sweatshirt. The front side literally has like all of the main characters from Lion King. The back side has your raised lettering like a Spirit jersey would for Walt Disney World. That one is now $14.99. And speaking of Spirit jerseys, they even have the Lion King Spirit jersey. This is that new lightweight material with Simba, Timon, and Pumbaa. It says Hakuna Matata. That one is $35. And let's check out some of the new merchandise from the movie Cars here at the Character Warehouse. So this is like a die-cast figurine of Tow Mater. You can kind of like turn him into an airplane. These are originally $20, now only $12.99. Right underneath there is your adult-sized tank top with the Dynaco gas pump. It says full service Dynaco fueling stations. These are $12.99 a piece from $35. And it looks like they even have a graphic t-shirt. It says Road Trip Radiator Springs. These are a great deal though. Again, adult size for only $12.99. The backside is this really cool graphic for Ornament Valley. Even more of your Run Disney merchandise that they do have here at the Character Warehouse. Here's a really cool simulated leather pair of ears for Run Disney Springtime Surprised Weekend with Groot, Mrs. Incredible, you have Baymax, and then Hercules. Originally $35. These are now $7.99. They even have the matching coffee mugs for Run Disney. Kind of like has the raised lettering with all the same characters, but these are originally $20, now $7.99 a piece. And they do still have a whole bunch of the sneaker Christmas ornaments, part of this Run Disney collection. These are now $7.99 from $30. Even more of last year's Play in the Park collection merchandise is still left over here at the Character Warehouse. This is a set of 2 different pennants. These are super heavy in metal with like the bronze color with Mickey. These are only $15 a piece for the set of 2. They do even have the photo frames from the Play in the Park collection with the pennants there with Mickey, Minnie, you get Donald Duck, and then Goofy. That one says Walt Disney World at the bottom. These are $12.99 from $25. Really nice if you are doing any traveling though, because they do have like the original boxes. And then right underneath there is some framed artwork. This one is a cool little graphic there of Pluto. This one's all matted up with the frame for $20. I had such a fun time today hanging out here at the Premium Outlet at Vineland Ave. It's always a pleasure coming out to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store and checking out all of the newest heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer. That being said, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.